So we're on short final for Eagle County Regional in Colorado. Flown here on the latest leg of our round the world trip from Salt Lake City this afternoon. This is an Orbx scenery. We've been flying across country on FTX Global, don't forget, but this is an Orbx FTX Global compatible airport scenery. We're going to take a look around it, and we've seen something very interesting on the way in that I want to look at close up on the ground. A lot of interesting stuff here if you like airline traffic. American. Oh, we've got some small jets here as well. So we're just climbing out of Spanish Fork, Utah, bottom of the Great Salt Lake, leaving Salt Lake City. So we're heading east to Colorado. First up is U69, Duchesne, something like that. Very nice autumn scenery going. And then we're in for some, what looks like some very high desert terrain. This is the FTX Global. This is pretty good so far, although there's not going to be very much to see between here and where we're going. Not much weather going on. We've got kind of hazy, very hot, even though we're at 10,000 feet above sea level. The outside air temperature is still about 11 degrees Celsius, and that's limiting what we can do with these engines. The T5's on the limit there, and we're only on 30 psi on the torque gauges. So this is very interesting. This is a close relative of the Twin Otter we're flying. Now you might think at a quick glance that's a DHC-5 Buffalo, because it's got the turboprop engines just like this aircraft has. In fact, that's a DHC-4 Caribou. It's a Caribou that's been converted to turboprops. The Caribou originally, of course, had the twin Wasp radial engines. The telltale sign, well, one of the telltales is the tail on this. The Buffalo's got the Buffalo was the turboprop evolution of the Caribou, but the Buffalo is very distinctive with the T-tail, very high T-tail. This one has the conventional tailplane, but otherwise the general shape and size of this aircraft is pretty much similar to the Buffalo. Now in practice a lot of these are close relatives. The Twin Otter owes very little to the Caribou. The Caribou and the Buffalo were really much larger aircraft aimed at the military, and they were de Havilland Canada's first real foray into twin-engined aircraft, and they were big partly because those radial engines were huge and heavy. But there you go, interesting little find on the tarmac here. So as a parting shot, we'll just take off and we'll have a look at one of the other, I suppose, bonus airports in this scenery package. It's not really much of an airport, and it's a historical airport at that. It doesn't exist anymore. But it's at the town of Vail, which is a few miles to the east of here. Six and a half thousand feet altitude, of course, remember. So density altitude is already pretty high. We'll keep it to about 8,000 or 9,000 feet AGL. And destination's coming into view just in that little valley there. That's the town. I think we might try this again. Let's go around and do that again. Still not low enough, really. But we'll make it comfortably. Whoops. Bit of a sloppy landing. And what do you know? Got another de Havilland, and it's a twin otter. That river's looking pretty darn good. I think we'll check out the other bonus airstrip as well. This is Gypsum Creek, and it's just, I mean, it's basically just off one end of the airport. Let's start to take it down. Can't actually see the strip from here. It's very bumpy here. Well, there we go, Gypsum Creek, and we've got a Warco YMF or something parked there, which is nice.